Now
Check.
we got something.
Yeah. You don't have to be very close at all, do you?
Have to be.
No, I'm just trying
No.
to. I can't see this.
Like, it picks up pretty clearly
So
from here.
This controls your earphones.
I gotta
1 and
see
2.
who's here.
And then the volume over there is 1 and 2 on the mic. See the mic?
I'm 1, you're 2.
Okay.
So how do I sound in your ears?
You sound good. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
turn. And let's see how.
So, yeah, you don't have to be close
No, I just want us to talk loud enough.
to
What?
check it.
Yeah, it's live. I got somebody on. We got someone on the stream. Yeah.
Looks like Bob took the lag.
I gotta get up running and see what the stream looks like. So these up, and so you can hear me in your ears pretty good, and I can hear you pretty good. Here, let's see where I have my stream.
So I've been watching Bob break recently, and he goes that third ball sometimes, that third ball break, works out well for him. Watch this. Maybe that was second, but
Okay. Not much. All right, we're just doing an audio check here on the stream just to see how it's coming across, how we sound. Let's change. So anybody that's coming on, we got one viewer, which is probably me, but I can't hear it until we start getting some feedback. So you just kind of talk to yourself a little
Yeah,
bit. I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
walk over there and see if I can hear.
Sure. So Bob took solids. It looks like originally he was trying to run up for that 3 and probably take care of the 4 right off the bat. The 4 really is the only ball that I wouldn't even say it's an issue, but it looks like he might even get into the 9. Yep. Stuck there, but Bob's played long enough that he knows what he's doing here. Yeah, that was gonna be tight no matter what. I expect Joe to get out here. I don't see really any. So the 15 gets the 11. Yeah. And these are two of the favorites to win the whole thing this weekend. Probably a handful of really good players that are favorites. This is 2 of them. And these are two of the favorites to win this weekend. And it looks like he's gonna save that. What is it? The 11 for the key ball. I'm not sure if he got on the right side of the ball here. Yeah. I'm not sure if that was his original plan. I think he probably would have liked to get on the other side of the ball there and roll up for the 12 and back for the 11, but he'll be able to get out just fine this way.
Yeah. All right, trade me.
Okay. Not sure if that was his original.
You walk over there and just hear me.
Just listen there.
It's about a 20-second delay.
I saw.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna talk a little bit so David can check out my sound. His sounded really good. And I just want to make sure mine sounds good. And my voice is always the one that carries, so I want to see if the old guy is here to hear me through the plexiglass so that I can sort of be obnoxious and they can't hear us. So let's see if Dave gets out here. Dave, haha, Dave's the one Bob I made. Nice shot, Bob. I'll give him a little. While Dave's helping me out, I want to play the Dave Smith commercial and see how that sounds now. All right, and we're back. I just wanted to get those two commercials to play, make sure our sound is dialed in on that, see how that sounds. Now we got Joe breaking. I'm gonna give Bob his score here. Bob took the lead for one. All right, we'll just see what's gonna happen here while Joe's playing on the, have a nice little break here. See what he does. Hold on. You need to test software. I just changed it. Oh, yeah. And as long as both those commercials played, we're good. You don't have to keep doing. I just needed to hear. I'm supposed to be.
Both commercials were great.
Okay.
So does it boss play the commercial? Or
No,
do you
I-
set that.
I auto do.
Oh, right, right.
But then I took the loop off, so stop.
Keep on, right.
Right.
No, that's
So I don't have all my transitions right.
it's new.
New.
Brand new. Yeah.
So during the commercials, you should hear us talking.
There's nothing but the background music for the, and I just played, slide, yep, they went just like a commercial, it was clear, like you can always, with the microphone, it picks up the background stuff, it always will.
But is it picking up any?
I didn't even hear it, but, what, let me, my phone look at AirPods?
Yeah,
And see if
because I, yeah. Let me see. Everything. Yeah.
Oh, no. All right, is the stream on Facebook?
It is on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Oh, that's fine. I'll take it.
Dave.
It's on. Oh. Yep.
Send this link to you. And then you should be able to click onto the. And then, like I said, I'll just put Fran.
Yep.
And then if you see or hear anything, I'm gonna kind of go through some scenes. I'm gonna do like, let me talk. Stove has sound, fire has sound, commercials have sound, action match has sound. Who got that one? You were just. Well. Can you hear us talking? I can't hear you. He's gonna go check it.
These might be too close together. Put that over there.
Okay, so just keep checking on it and. All right. So it should be picking us up. Maybe too close together. It sounded pretty good now. We spaced out the microphones, so it should be picking up too much feedback now. Maybe that's made it all right. And if anybody is on the stream, Jackie, if you're watching, maybe type in something, or I'm on the screen now, so I can see any texting or messages you put through the sound or through the stream. I can see that now and can answer you. So maybe say something to me in the stream so that I know if something's echoing or if I need to bring something down. Hey, Paul. Nice to have you here. I can't wait to see you and smack you around a little bit. Got David Moody. He's on his cell phone on the stream, so he can kind of pipe in and talk to me a little bit too and see how things are sounding. So got a little bit of a game going on here for Cowboy Bob and Joe Harmon. Just doing a little sound check. Got set up here at Paddy's. We're running the North Idaho this weekend and the North Idaho 8-Ball Championship. So we're here just trying to see how the sound sounds through the stream, how much of the room noise it's picking up. It's behind me. It's probably picking up the chatter, the ambient sounds of the room, but it should not be picking up the jukebox. The jukebox is playing right now, so I want to kind of know if anybody is hearing the jukebox or we're just kind of hearing the chatter around. See what Bob's going to do here. We have specific preset on the camera angles too. Cameras will just changed on the stream, which I do not like. Put that back a little bit. It looks like he's gonna have another one. Got ladies, a little match that we've got going on, just trying to see while this is happening here, and they're talking like the women do all the time. Let's play a commercial. We got no jukebox on the sound. Thanks, David. I wasn't sure when we had it going on at our house the other night. We had the jukebox pretty trained and couldn't hear it at all. We even held up the cell phone into the microphone, just tried to play a song, and it didn't play that either. It's super strange, which is good because this is why we switched to this. Because Facebook kept wanting to shut us down every time somebody plays the jukebox, which is frustrating. So let's see how Joe does here on this break. You know, if he could ever learn to break like me, it would be dangerous. Yeah. Now, let's see what's he gonna do. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. All right, so Bob is taking the straight. Let's see what he's gonna do here. I'm gonna take off my headset, walk behind, see how far behind me, it's still picking me up from me talking to the microphone. Because right now I'm about 6 feet away. Want to know how much it's picking me up just talking normal like this. See if you can hear me talking from back here. So right now I'm about 6, 7 feet away. I'm just talking normal. I just want to see if it's picking me up or not. So now I'll come back to the microphone and just see how it's doing. This time I'm gonna mute the microphone and back up. I just want to make sure that it's not picking me up once I hit this mute button.
Go!
All right, mic is back on. So now I'm gonna make sure it's picking me up as normal. Yeah, I do feel we're pretty good. Yeah.
I don't mind if I do. That's really cool.
It's fun.
That's fantastic.
So now, we are back. David and I are both back on the mics. You don't have to have these on.
Yep.
It's just like
It's just to hear the other person.
it is. And it's also to deter those talk.
Background stuff. Makes sense?
Yeah,
You see the score that you put up?
1 and 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I got you. I didn't know if it showed anywhere up here.
This is
That's just the
a
camera.
holding pattern. This is like the storage of it.
Okay.
This is what's actually.
That's the live stream.
Yep. This is the screen that's coming in. So if I go auto, it'll push that in and move this out.
That out.
And so then you can see kind of a
Different view. Yep.
And then you can get the presets on another table and then push it in. So
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty cool this year for all the different. Yeah, it absolutely is.
it's gonna have some bugs. We're brand spanking new with
That's okay. It's 1,000 times better than a phone hanging up on the back of a TV.
ish. I mean, there's still a lot of noise coming in that we were trying to cut out, but the biggest thing is the jukebox. You can't hear it.
I didn't hear when I went outside. I couldn't hear the jukebox whatsoever. So that was. These have to filter that out. There's gotta be a thing.
They
Yep.
do. It's just there's a lot, and the noise front.
See, I'll be interested to see how much they could hear us
That's
talking.
that's the main goal. That's why this is up.
Right, to try and block that out. But realistically, again, just like you were talking all the way back there, you don't have to be yelling into the microphone.
No, you can
You
be
can
quiet.
just speak at a normal, tone, and it'll pick it up just fine and avoid interrupting the players.
Yep.
Nice little safety there, Bob.
I saved that Bob played and forcing Joe into kicking. See if he kicks like a mule or kicks like a horse. Oh, it's a mule.
Go!
Let's see what it does.
The tougher position probably is getting to the 9.
It worked out pretty good. Put that 9 right now.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Tough little shot, but well played. So I'm on the wrong side of the ball here. See if he goes up against the long rail and then back down by the 6.
Are these tables playing pretty fast?
I think so. I play here quite a bit. Go! Playing pretty well to me. I think they're playing consistent. So yeah, I think for the most part, you're gonna have the same experience. I mean, a couple of the tables probably play a little looser. Three probably plays a little tighter. But for the most part, you're gonna get the same experience on most of these tables.
Nice little breakout there. Worked out pretty good.
That was perfect.
And I guess he's gonna go just back into the mood
Yep.
of playing pool.
Yep.
Got to get all the hiccups in your get-ups worked out before this
The
weekend.
next couple of days, get them all out now.
Yep,
That's what I did while I was practicing. I got all my bad shots out.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's always the best way to catch. All right.
Here you go.
Run going on down here. Should be out here.
I think the interesting thing this weekend will be not talking over the other person, having a good feel of who you're working with, who you're talking to, right? Like that's the dynamic whenever you listen to a basketball game or a football game or whatever, how that all works.
So table 2, we got just Magnus over on table 2. Let's see if we can get a little sneak peek of table 2. All right. Let's see what we got here. Trying to get Jess there. Jess is in the. Oh, you kind of see his little face.
There you can see Jess.
Jess Max is in the house, so now we're standing up here talking trash about him because, well, because we can.
We're not talking trash yet.
Not yet. No,
We can talk about the Calcutta and talk trash about him if we want, but
all right. Let's get the table back in here. All right, now let's see what we got going on with this table. So let's see what you're gonna do here. You've got some good options. Looks like he's pretty good.
yeah, I like Joe getting out here with the stripes. Setting up, leaving that 10 as the key ball. For as well as Joe plays, I would put good money on him getting out here.
So for those that's just joined us in the stream here, we've got the 33rd annual North Idaho 8-Ball Championships this weekend coming up. Paddy's been our go-to place, and they've been amazing for us. So for sure, when you guys are in town watching, come out in, have some beers. They've got some great beers on tap. They have some amazing food. Some recipes that they've got going on. Not sure what the specials are going to be this weekend, but they're always awesome. So again, I want a big shout out to Paddy's for hosting us again.
Great service too.
And they're hot. They're all hot.
So you can say that. I'm not going to.
What do you think it is? It's all good. Follow around.
Well, I think he doesn't want to mess with the 5 by drawing it back, which is the concern, right? That's just a lot of real estate you got to do by going forward here. He may just end up settling for a longer shot. Ooh, that was well played.
Came out. Concentration. Hence, it's not even a tournament yet.
It's not. There's a lot of experience on this table right now, though. I think they both get to the table and just both.
And it's not
No, it is not as easy as they make it look. That is true.
way easier than it is. You guys seeing that scoreboard changing too through the stream? Everything looks all right there on that. And again, we got some jukebox playing that jump song. It's kind of obnoxiously skipping, it sounds, but just making sure you guys still can't hear that jukebox. I'm gonna play this scene here for the next match. Not that it is the next match. I just want to make sure this is coming through okay on the sound. And we're back. A little commercial break while they're wrapping up balls here.
Looks like Joe's up 3-2 with the break.
Well, that's a better break. It's like he's finally paid attention to my breaks that I've been showing him.
There you go. That's very nice of you to give him some tips before the tournament.
No, it's the least I could do. Looks like those stripes. He always likes to take the stripes.
That's, you know what? I've heard several really good players say the same thing, that it's just something about it helps their eye.
They see the side, the cuts better.
Yep, that's exactly right.
I see them equally terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not to the level yet where it makes a difference for me.
I accidentally fall into good shots though sometimes.
But you're right. I have heard a lot of really good players say that same thing.
Especially, you know, Patty's here's got great lighting. I rarely see a lot of shadowing on the table, so that's a plus. But there's been a lot of places I've played and talking to some of the players, same thing. Especially if the lighting is not good, it is the stripe is the ball to take.
Yep, absolutely. Good little bump there.
See that 13?
He may need to slide between the 1 and the 13, or even bump into the 1. Yeah. Huh?
Almost taking that 13 comes back natural on it, doesn't it? Or
Yeah.
14.
As long as he leaves himself an angle.
For this.
It's a little hard. Oh. Here, finger.
Bump.
Little bump. Yep.
So we got a lot of dishes making noise in the background. Let's see if that's picking up. It's 3-2 right now. When I hear if the dishes were picking up in the stream and the claim.
Joe's got this 8 ball for a break and run and a 4-2 lead. Go! That's a shot you miss on Thursday afternoon.
It's all right. It's Thursday. Exactly.
Yep.
No harm, no foul.
Yep, exactly right.
Right now, that pressure's on Bob. Bring this 3-3 right now. Let's see what he's gonna do. I know.
Bob landing on that 3. That 7-3 was going to be really the key position here. Looks like he got just fine. So we can't hear background noise, really? But what about people talking? How much does that get filtered out? Like I didn't hear it when I was listening.
When we get to, so Beth's here, so we can hear them now, which is great because now once we're done with this stream, we can play it back and see.
Listen and make
It's
adjustments.
all going to be picked up.
Yeah.
It's
I wonder though how. I mean, if you're here, I mean,
it's going to pick us up great, but
Right.
it is picking up the
some backup stuff.
Pretty nice run Bob just had there.
Yeah, either one of these players, if you have a chance to get out and you don't, chances are you're not getting.
That is fact. Let's give Bob another point, bringing that to 3-3, and let's see what else we've got. Table 3, back in the corner there. Let's see. We've got. I don't know who that is, but we're going to see who it is. Right. I don't know who was on table 3 there, but they might be practicing for the tournament.
Either way, that's a super clear view, all the way back here to be able to get that kind of line of sight on table 3 is pretty cool.
Getting ready to put this break again. Let's get that back on.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Let's see if Bob breaks like me or not.
So you got a fair amount of the head ball there, though. I don't know if he was trying to go for a second ball break or not. Either way, it's going to work out just fine.
$4.
Unless Bob has a ball to get into that 11, solids look like probably the way to go. Although,
Yeah, I don't like that 11.
yeah, that 11's ugly. But if you can get onto one of the other stripes and bump into it to carry him into the side, it should be fine. But nope, he's gonna take the solids.
I'm soaking in favors then.
No.
All right, we moved mics again, so let's, if there's anybody still listening, make sure that we're not getting any feedback from these mics getting a little bit closer. We just want to check that out. Scores 3-3, Bob at the table. So when we play this back, we can kind of see where that scene changed. Bob is now not at the table. Joe is at the table, still 3-3. So we'll double check that sound, see if there's any echoing. Going after that, the 11 right away, maybe? No?
I'm a little surprised you didn't try and play that into the 11 right now. The angle may not be or may not be there, but he certainly knows what he's doing.
It's hard being up here talking nice about him all the time, though.
Well, I can say nice things, and then you can just be yourself. How's that sound?
There we go.
Okay, fair enough. No, Joe does a fantastic job. I was just talking to Bob earlier today about how good of a job both of you do with facilitating all of this, while still with, playing in it and, being a host and everything. It's a lot of work. You guys make it look easy.
It's a lot of stress leading up to it, that's for sure. A lot of quiet evenings at home with our earbuds in, not talking to each other.
Well, it pays off, and it's appreciated, certainly.
It's funny because it's like, no one ever wants to talk. Can't wait till Monday. But sometimes, right now, it's, I can't wait till Monday because then everything's done. It's over, hopefully without any big problems. You should be able to run right into it. All right. Well, see, this is why we're doing this. So he gets all these shots out of the system.
Yeah, I'd be interested to, not now, but to look back on this and see. I really do think that there was a chance to carry him into the 11. get it out. Although it may end up not being an issue whatsoever.
Welcome, Adventure Dad. Not sure who you are, but welcome to the stream. This is a test we're doing for our weekend tournament that we're running this weekend here at Paddy's. We're doing an audio check and a camera check, just making sure we're coming across okay. If we are, give us a thumbs up. That'd be great. See, these are fast.
Yeah, they are.
Ow, a little pressure. So.
Yeah.
Again, we did move those microphones a little bit closer together, so we want to make sure there's not some echoing, some feedback coming through the sound right now. Score is still 3-3, and we are eventually going to stop this and play it back, just so we can kind of test the sound, hear it, what we've been doing. So far, I think we're all right.
Good try by Joe there. Took over that pocket for the 8 for Bob, so if Bob runs these down, he's going to have to get position for the other. Or bump it out right there. Bump it out right there. Yep. Yep.
It would have still bothered me.
Well, and you know what? He did it right off the bat, which is how you're supposed to do it. If you have a problem, take care of it or have a plan for it right off the bat.
Little come off the rail. Two the same.
Yep.
Once again, makes it look pretty easy.
Bob with the game.
Give Bob another little bump in numbers here. While they're racking this one, let's play a little commercial. I go back live. Now we're back to live. The Paddy's commercial has like a black ending to jump back in. I had it with looping, so it just kept playing. But
If
then
you
I
needed
always-
to, you could put it back.
I could, but then I'm trying to stop it at the right time. And I'm trying to make a scene that I did the next match, with the hot pink scenes. So that when the match ends, when I'm pulling the matches individually out of the stream, I know where the match is.
Yeah, breaks. Yeah, that's gonna make it way easier to edit everything else out.
Sure.
And again, going back to all the work that you put into it, that's gonna be an undertaking because we're talking 64 players. That's 32 matches just in the first round. That is a lot of different matches that you're gonna have to go back through, painstakingly edit each one of them for posting. So
Correct.
a big thank you ahead of time because that's going to be an undertaking for sure.
We've watched so many times. You watch the streams and they have, I think it's 12 hours that YouTube.
How are you?
I'm good, Beth. How are you?
Good. How's things going?
It's going. We're doing our little test run here for sound and we're live. So everyone say hi to Beth.
They can't
I'm
see
sure.
you.
I'm sure they have other things to say besides hi today. So
We'll knock them out.
That's right.
That's cool. So we're trying to do a sound just to see how much they can hear us through the plexiglass, so we can
Okay.
kind of talk normal and not affecting them so much.
okay, gotcha.
And, but then we have the cameras. This is the one that you see. But then I have presets on all the tables that I can change the cameras.
Oh,
And then
gotcha.
I have scenes that as we're playing, we can
I have built-in commercials. It's pretty good. It'll be fun.
It's super cool.
It is.
Yep. of
Very
course.
sophisticated, yeah, right?
Yep.
Looks sophisticated. Oh, yeah, we know that. But yeah, no, there's times where you watch a stream and it's, I think YouTube's limit is 12 hours. So, we'll take some breaks and come back on and off. But yeah, a lot of times, a lot of the biggest complaints I've heard from players is they got to spend 12 hours searching for the 5 minutes they're looking for.
Looking for, yep.
So I want to be able to, after the tournament's over, get those pulled out.
That is really cool. Yeah, I think this year overall, not just with the extra
Added.
added
Added
from
Dave
from the
Smith, thank you.
sponsors, which is fantastic. Dave Smith, that's great. But just everything that you're doing that you've just talked about, that's an added benefit to not just the players, but
The
I'll tell you,
experiences of the players.
yeah, or just even the spectators.
Yeah.
I know I enjoy, I know all these people. I enjoy watching the matches, and to be able to do what you just said easily on YouTube or someplace like that is so handy.
Nice shot there, Bob. Just
How many of those do you have set up?
I have the Simpsons.
The dope. Yep.
I have Fire,
Okay.
the money shot,
Yep.
and then the commercials. Then I have my stream starting, or we'll be right back,
Okay.
and the next match
Gotcha.
kind of thing. That's a nice down now. A little bump. That's exactly. That 12 is still not spectacular. I guess he's gonna get that right out of
Yep. So back to back, really good banks from Joe there. Now he's going to figure out a way to work this 8 out.
Yeah. Like that. Great having that 3 ducked up there on the 8.
No, that's a problem. And the five's a bit of an issue to try and go around 2,
Looking around
3
here.
rails. Yeah. Although I think what he's looking at now is, can he kick? Yeah, the 6
coming around.
I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to make the 10, go into the 5, and have the 5 come down and break out the 8-3.
There you go, yeah. You just got to get past that 1.
Yeah, that's what he was trying. He was trying to get that 5 to come back down.
Bob just even said himself, yeah, those are great.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Just a little off. Although there's so many different things you got to factor in there on that shot. That's
Plus, there's a lot of things here now. I mean, not for me, of course, but for them to do a nice save.
mm-hmm.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
options, but the 8's still tough. He's got to get him out. After this rack here, I'm going to do some camera checks on some other camera angles and see what we've got. Got some players playing. Nice save right back. Gonna see this angle, what he's got. We can zoom, but I'm not real comfortable.
You know what? The camera angles, as far as I've seen them, are good enough. I don't know, unless you're trying to look at like whether.
Hey, Jackie, how are we sounding? Coming across pretty good? These two got a little bit of a safety battle going on right now.
Looks like Joe is breaking out the jump cue. That's a pretty tight jump there. Not just to get up over the 3 and the 1, but you're landing on top of the 8 if you hit it right. So this is definitely tough.
It's though if you hit it, you could go to the side, go to the corner.
Mhm.
Oh,
Well, you got to keep it on the table too if you do hit it. Oh, that was so good. Oh,
oh, what a great shot.
hit him with one of the I thought you were gonna hit him with the fire
That
because
was
that was
fire.
fantastic.
It was fantastic, but I needed to strategically place some sound effects.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Thanks, Jackie. Yeah, we've got the presets done on the cameras too, so that here in a second when this rack is done, I'll kind of go through changing the angles on the camera so you can kind of see what we've got set up here. But we'll only have the scoreboard on this table, on this table number 9. It was just a pain to keep switching the scoreboard around have to change the name. The scoreboard only allows you one camera angle at a time. Bob should be out here.
Should be, certainly. This is not just this game, but this match really is going to come down to they both play fantastic. It's who can figure out that one extra shot. You know, like Joe trying to break out with the 5 kicking down. That was so creative, and had it worked, would have given the game. Just little things like that is what separates the two of these guys. Uh-oh.
Oh,
That was unexpected.
that was definitely unexpected. I gotta do this.
Oh.
All right, so now that puts Joe back in here. Little 4-4 race going on, little 4-4. All
Yeah.
right, Jackie, let me read this. Most of the time, it's all clear. Still had some feedback when David was on the phone, but not bad. Sounding right now. Perfect. All right, thank you. We did move the mics a little bit closer, just trying to stay behind the plexiglass that we've got set up, just so that even though these two old guys playing can't really hear that one, but we wanted to be able to talk fairly normal and not to bother them as I usually do. All right, so we got this next rack going. I guess we'll do some camera changes on this next rack. Everybody that's tuned in might want to see the cowboy and the Horner duking it out for this.
Hill. There you go.
Yes, you're right, Jackie. Bob knows no better. He does want to keep cheating, but we can always reset the race and they can start over. So
That's exactly right.
let's see, we've got a couple of players. Go to kind of go through the tables just to see it on the screen here.
That's a good idea.
This is another excellent song on the jukebox. And again, unfortunately, you guys cannot hear him.
Well,
Will
fortunate and
Totten-
unfortunate.
Will Totten, great to have you on our little trial run right now. It's our first live stream at Paddy's.
Is it the 33rd?
33rd.
33rd?
Crazy. Huh?
Yeah, it is.
I'll get out of there. So,
I think I've seen Bob scratch more in the last 5 minutes than I have in the last 5 months.
it's because he wants me to keep trying those.
Go!
You know, and the funny thing is he doesn't know I'm doing any of this to him
Nope.
until he sees it played back.
Or Jackie
Or
tells
Jackie
him.
told him. Well, like, I can't not be fair here.
Go! Well, and those were 2 well-earned doves.
Yeah,
They,
I mean, just think how silent this whole thing would be. Is this yours?
yeah.
You want another?
No, I'm done. Thank you.
I'll get you.
No, I don't mind. Well, I enjoy this. I have ego issues where this now I'm just talking instead of talking to myself at home or my daughters who just zone me out. I have an audience that has to.
Yeah, no, it's great. I love it. We did our stream at home, messing around with it. Everybody walks away and they're like, you just talk. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't need the microphone.
Yeah, that's just normal. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Are the sound effects coming through all right, Jackie? That give you a couple more of our commercials coming up here.
Oh, Bob.
Kind of just tweet.
Yeah.
I don't know, dipped his shoulder, something.
Yeah, it didn't sound like a miss, but it didn't
Finished.
sound like, yeah, it didn't sound like he made the best contact there. Yeah, I think he's recognizing that also.
I think they're just getting all these questionable shots and strokes out of their system before this.
That's smart. That's absolutely smart. Plus, I think sometimes when I watch two really good players like this, you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, you don't miss shots like that against me." Um, I think it's not nerves by any means, but they both know that they both know that their opponent is so good that they can't make a mistake.
Correct. Almost every shot becomes a pressure shot.
Right.
And sometimes I don't do it often, but sometimes I've played shots that if I miss, this is where I would leave them. And I don't like that train of thought because
Yep.
then you're thinking you're gonna miss.
Yep.
But sometimes when you have a better player,
You have
they're
to consider that. Yeah.
they're those shots, if I miss, they're getting out.
Yep.
I think sometimes it get around that, get around that.
Probably not position 1A, but I think he's going to be just fine to get out.
So kind of gotta let the cube fly each shot, either shot and everything.
Mhm. Table is playing pretty fast though. Doesn't take a whole lot of effort to get the cue ball to move.
It's
Fair
nice.
amount.
Nice about Paddy's here. I think they've done a great job keeping the tables up,
Mm.
and they're all pretty consistent. You
Yep.
know, they all pretty much play the same. You got some quirks on some tables, and dang,
Well, get weird.
it could
It is.
help from his friend.
Yeah.
I should be a dope. It's got to be.
Well, he's going to make Bob work for it.
Listen, he's got guts.
That's, you talk about cue ball control, that's object ball control right there. That's what that was. Just spinning it and laying on top of it. Okay.
Smart.
Yep.
Probably have to give one of these. That money shot scene. I do not have sound in it, so
Do you want to add sound to it, or?
it's an afterthought. It was kind of like need some more buttons to push.
Yeah, no, fair enough. And you know what? I think having a little variety in those different things it'll come in handy.
The
for
nice thing about this program is there's so much you can do with it. We haven't even scratched the surface,
Yeah.
but the time frame to get it all figured out was quick.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to have so many more options. I mean, I think there's so much more that can be done and interactive.
Yep.
He just didn't want to make
Make
it real easy, did he? Let's
No,
reach.
but he's got that left hand.
Play the left hand and reach for this shot. Why not?
There you go. With the opposite hand.
All right, let's do a little bit of a camera check here. I'm gonna give Joe that last point there for a 5-4 win before we reset this. And let's do a little bit of a scene change. We've got back here on table 6, we've got some people playing, and don't know who they are, but let's get a little sneak peek. So here's table 6. Some maybe some locals, not sure who they are.
Yeah.
Got table 6 here. Table 4. Let's see what's going on table 4. Yeah, so we've got some players back there on 4. And we got some people back on 3 having a little conversation. Let's see what they're doing.
Hey, throw that one away.
I don't know if that's how the internet works, Bob.
It
I
works
think
that way.
there's.
You want me to bust that thing?
I think Carla may not be very happy.
We have just Magnus
that.
over there hanging out on table 2, but he's just looks like he's munching.
Yeah,
I
you need it.
I get him in the picture, but I
I
think
I get the
So
table
I'm
in the
scratched
picture. Let's
in
look
two
at table
minutes, and I
two.
think I have it in 5 hours.
I just really wasn't comfortable at all. That picture.
Can't see him
Yeah.
eating stuff
Yeah.
in his face, which he's probably gonna thank
Yeah,
me for.
no,
not
fair
sure,
enough.
But let's get back
But
to
if that's
the main
your-
table.
if that's your
There's no one
coffee,
on it at the moment.
to
Let's
go
Hill with
Stay
Joe.
for
I
then.
hope it's my off day.
Yeah.
Table
Then I
six.
think you're gonna be
Guys'
just fine.
plans. Let's just go back.
I'll be bearing down a little more when it's necessary.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Ah,
The only
not
people
letting
I
me
want
change. See
to
what's
watch that are the people that are planning on buying me.
Let's get back.
Drive down your.
Yep. Yep.
All right, I think we are going to end this stream so we can play it back and kind of do some sound checks ourselves. But for everybody that joined us and listened to our shenanigans, thank you, thank you.
There was a couple people, yeah. Yeah.
We don't know.
Can read it.
Yeah.
Bob's gonna come over here and read some of the comments. We had Paul Marius, we had Will Totten, Jackie.
So we need to explain to Bob how the internet works, so he understands that. Yeah.
That's a
Other
conversation
people
for
can
Jackie.
join. Yeah, Jackie, you want to handle that for
Jackie,
us?
thanks for stepping up and taking on.
What's this? Bob knows better thing.
You scratched.
Will Totten.
You did a little scratchity doo dog and, Jackie had commented that you knew better not to do that.
Is there more? Oh. I on TV.
No, yes, yes, I can get us to see us if you want.
No need for that.
Take care now.
Let's Joe. I appreciate you.
There, now you can see us. Say hi, Bob. You are on, you are on candid camera. So there, your ex-loving can see your face and
Where?
she's right there.
Oh, sorry.
Get me off there. Oh, how'd you do that?
All right, we'll deactivate the star that he owned.
Well, how the hell did you do that?
She's got some skills, that's for sure. That is for sure.
Still streaming. Was let
Catch
out.
that fucking jump shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still
That was
talking, but I am
killer.
gonna end the stream right now. Jackie just said she saw you.
I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was the way.
But
She
let's
gave
do a little bit.
Like,
little-
that because you missed it. And I'm like, dude,
See,
so
there
what?
you
It was
are.
fantastic. They hit it, kept the cue
Oh,
on the
he's
table,
out.
and almost blocked it.
He did not want to
Where
be
the hell
involved
do
in
you
that.
see that at?
Yeah,
It's right
that was
here.
pretty cool.
The
That
camera's
stupid
right
thing?
there. Come here, I'll show you.
It's a cool setup.
I'll turn it off. Come here.
Good work. I'll trust you.
He
All right,
doesn't trust me. How rude.
well, it is.
Thanks, Sonny.
No,
Thanks
thank
for us
you.
out. We'll
That
see you
was
tomorrow
cool.
night.
Absolutely.
All right,
Tomorrow
everybody, I am gonna
Oh,
shut
did
down
David
just so we can,
commentate?
play this back and hear what we've got going on. Thank you all for checking it out and helping us get some sound done, and, we'll see you guys in a bit.